That was my sync clap. Welcome to a new episode of Creations Invisible. So let's get right to it. MDB's Terragen website, version 2. So I open Internet Explorer, then I have to click that. And beforehand, I also had to click some other thingamajiggies and stuff and the like. Anyway, the nice thing here, if I refresh the page, the image randomizes. Cool, huh? And when you click it, you go on to the home page. That's what websites used to be back in the day. Often you had a splash screen before going to the actual website. And then we've got the news here. So I have no idea why the scroll bar looks like this. Is that what the Internet Explorer looked like then? It's extremely weird. Anyway, we've got a nice menu up here, which is made in Flash. So turned out to be a good idea to change the website and remove Flash from it. Because as you know, Flash is not supported for 10 plus years anymore. Gallery 0, my first images. Theoretically, these renders are, by the way, not invisible, so let's just quickly skip through them. But there are also images here that I completely forgot I had made, like this one. Oh yeah, oh wow, I forgot. Oh, this was so much work. So there's invisible navigation on the images, which I had to completely manually do, which is explained here. It's crazy, huh? Nice. I can remember these. So my Terragen renders, it turns out, where not all of them were backed up, or especially the original files, which I created the images with. Sorry. Also, this image, I didn't know I had it. So there's one disk that was, no, there were 2 disks. I only had it on backup CDs, it turned out. The only thing I didn't have on hard disk yet. And 2 of these CDs weren't completely readable anymore. I guess these images were on that CD, or those CDs. A lot of stuff I haven't seen in years. This was all created in 2000. I first started working in the program in 2000, which we can see by this very first image. And I went crazy right away. So currently, that's why this began. I am working on a video with 4K renders, which will be on my main channel, my actual YouTube channel, Posey. There's a lot of, it's like there's a CD missing, but I guess not. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's a terrain file. Apparently. Jesus. A lot of experimentation. So back in the day, this specific website was visited fairly much. I couldn't tell how much, but at least 100 visits per day, I guess. Also, this image, I have no memory of that whatsoever. Interesting. I can finally browse this website again. It will probably be the last time ever because of the whole Flash problem. Flash, not Flash. I do remember this one. Right. This is all still created in the year 2000. Pyramid. It's interesting that in some images I even add some extra info. And then after 2 years I completely removed the website again. Well, that was a whole lot of effort for nothing. I guess this is an early version of the bliss effect. I have no idea how that happened. Bliss effect? Yeah, that's we'll get to that as we browse through the galleries. Let's check if it's still recording. Let's do a new recording just in case things go wrong and everything is for nothing. Yeah. There's the sync clap again. Because I'm recording this on a separate recorder in case you were wondering. So yeah, the recording went well, so I continue. So I made an animation of this one. So the reason I made the menu Flash was because it was much easier, because beforehand every single menu item were 3 images. One normal image, one rollover image, and one click image. And I manually had to build all that. It was total extremely madness to put so much work into that. So many images. I've had forgotten how many images I actually made. We're in 2001 now. Not only I made them, I uploaded almost all of them. So also saving them as JPEGs, saving the thumbnail, it all had to be done manually. This is a completely manually built website. That's how most websites were still made at that time. It was when I made this website, it must have been 2002. Well, you get the idea. It's also a framed website, by the way, for the people who care about the technical information. So this is one frame, and this is on one frame, and this is a frame. So these links, they change 2 frames. The upper frame that says the gallery name and the actual gallery. So unnecessary. So much unnecessary work. Incroyable. Is this actually also auto resizing? Well, kind of, I think. The description stays at the bottom. Cool. unfortunate that you cannot see which gallery you are by the button. That's the compromise I had to take, I guess, with using Flash. Nowadays, a lot of this stuff can all be programmed into CSS, which can be seen by my current main website, michieldb.nl. I said that in Dutch because it is Dutch, all right? So this is still one of my favorite renders. I did a re-render in 2013, and now I made an animation again for that YouTube video, which again is the whole reason I am browsing this website now, because I need a shot of 3 seconds from this website. But, well, while I'm at it, I might as well make an Invisible Creations episode and eternalize this website by doing that. Maybe I should make an animation of this. Nah, I've better. I created a lot of completely new images for these animations. Some of them are pretty rad. What did it say? 183 images. I also made an animation of this one, purposefully at a low resolution, because if you render this as at a very high resolution, the effect goes away. But let's not bother you with explaining stuff. But this is basically atmosphere. The light you see here is an extreme atmosphere setting in the manually made terrain. I probably know. Older image. Oh wow. Cool. That was not your phone, that was my phone. Sorry, I didn't mute it. Oh my god, let me mute the phone. Okay. Phone is muted. Crazy. Yeah, and then the images get slowly better and better. This is my most viewed image on Renderosity, which was this image sharing website, which still exists, by the way, but it mostly has this really weird 3D women figures on it now. But back in the day, it was popular for sharing digital creations, so that they were not invisible anymore. Okay, this is what a ridiculous amount of images. Oh, this is the bliss effect, by the way. I may or may not have been the first one to come up with that. But the effect, I named the effect Bliss and I made a tutorial for it. And then there was a contest also. And of course I did my best to win that contest. And I did with this image. The contest was specifically named The Bliss. Cool, huh? About probably less than 2 years after I first discovered Terragen. This is cool. Maybe I should also animate this one. Well, that's the normal galleries, but then we continue to the post-pro galleries. So here's the original image, already crazy. What in the name? And that's the edited version. Just some type of fractal. A Terragen sun and some plant silhouettes in front of it. Why am I saying that? You can see that. This is a pretty cool idea. I've shown you that actually in a previous episode when I saw the sketch, idea sketch for that. This is also really cool. Jesus. I kind of forgot about this one. I remember it now that I see it again. Oh, this is a double sun. That's why it looks like that. I could just have made the shadow different. I thought this was just a really bright shadow that lit it up. I'm quite sure it's possible. Although you can probably not see the line here. I'm getting a bit too much in detail here. Sorry about that. This is also probably already the longest episode ever. Sorry. Oh, this is a special project. Sky-Fi Flight Simulator. Post-processed renderings. Flaming Pear Planets. That was a Photoshop plugin. Flaming Pear. Probably still is, actually. And some crazy distortions by crazy settings. Okay, those were the 3 seconds I needed for the... So this is some non-exit. What happens if I click it? Let's try to open it. Oh, wow. It can play it. Oh my God. Talking about compression. Jeez. Awesome. That's the most extreme compression I've ever seen. Not true, because I made it myself. I've seen in... I can remember, let's put it that way. But it's 178 kilobytes. Can you believe it? An animation of 180 kilobytes. This one's even smaller. Wow. So it is possible. You can actually store a video on a 1.4 megabyte diskette. A quite long video as well. Wow. Yeah, it plays it full screen. I should probably play it at a much, much smaller size. But the player automatically opens in full screen. Oh, there we are. This is the actual pixel size. You see a little bit better what's going on then, okay. Now I can play them all. Now I am going to play them all. 109 kilobytes video. And it is 15 seconds. 15 seconds of video in 109 kilobytes. My God. Crazy boy. 85 kilobytes. 12 seconds. Amazing, amazing. Right. What else do we have? Contest images. So these are also in the galleries. These are images that I entered contests with. There was a monthly contest, Terragen, and you could win a registered version of Terragen. Of course, I was a poor guy, poor student. I didn't even know back in the day, but the only reason we got a computer was because of my dad's work. They could get a computer for €1 to encourage the employees to start working on computers, something like that. So I didn't want that many. So this was the first time I actually won. But that wasn't Terragen. That was Terra Worlds, which was a new contest. So all these images were made with an unregistered version, which limited the resolution of the images to, I think 800 by 600 at this point. Previously it was 640 by something. So when did I actually win? That's also Terra Worlds. Here, this is when I finally won. So this is also an 800. Oh yeah, of course. But it can be resized. Could have been resized. What a crazy image. Why do you think you could possibly win with such madness? So just for your information, there is a color version animation of this in the upcoming YouTube video. And then 2003 and 2 more Terragen entries, and that was the end of that. Because then I think Terragen stopped. Because like this website, Terragen was also, it was first of all done completely for free by people who just liked doing that. A couple actually. I mean a married couple. But I'm getting off topic again. Those were the galleries. About Terragen, pause, so you finally know what this is all about. About this website, pause if you want to read it. I didn't even read it. And yeah, so this was 20 years ago. Almost half of my life ago. Madness. Let's not click here, shall we? Oh shit. Sorry about that. Links to galleries. I am almost 100% sure none of these websites exist anymore. Except for Terra Dreams. That one still exists. Not updated or anything, but the owner just, like me, liked to keep it online, I think. Yeah, so these are the... interesting. So I made the animations with Compath. I don't have this one. Also, none of this is downloadable anymore. And yeah, there's even a test monitor thing. So you need to see both those blocks. Because else something's wrong with your screen. He said while cleaning his screen with his hands, and dust blew up because this computer is, of course, practically never used. Right. Now, there, finally, that was it. So there's no link to the home, to the start page. Oh, wow. Did you see that? There was a hourglass there. Here. What does it say? MDB's independent. There's something missing there. Some text, I think. Okay, let's start a new recording and show you the rocky planet. I can't remember if I've already done that. Hi. Welcome to a new episode. I forgot to say that in the other very long recording. Here comes the sing clap. Lovely jubbly. Let's go to the rocky planet. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Let's stop this recording. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.